Let's name and shame some of Australia's worst politicians. Or let's kick it off with the cowardly lion himself, Paul Scar, Senator from Queensland. Let's unpack this POS. If courage had a spine, Paul Scar would still be jelly. While Australians are marching for their country, Scar's out there polishing his Senate nameplate and begging for preferences like a man trying to sell timeshare in a burning building. The so-called Senator for Queensland, otherwise known as the Senator for Mumbai, is the human embodiment of a beige cardigan, a walking apology, the type of bloke who stands for nothing, waits to see which way the wind is blowing, and still manages to face the wrong direction. While your country is bleeding from bureaucratic overreach, collapsing industries and a cost of living crisis engineered by political parasites, Scar's greatest contribution is a trembling speech about how we must be respectful of all views. While you were marching for Australia, Paul Scar was posting shite like this. You'll never see Paul Scar supporting Australian culture. You'll never see Paul Scar flying the Australian flag and saying that Australian culture is better than everywhere else in the world, because Paul Scar is not Australia first. Remember when Queensland was supposed to have fighters, men and women who take on the system, defend free speech and call out the rot? Paul Scar 100% supports the under-16 social media ban and a digital ID for Australians. Instead, we get Paul Scar, the cowardly lion, the guy who gets a red dot on election night while tradies are losing their homes and farmers losing their land. Scar's losing his voice trying not to offend the ABC. Scar is the perfect example of what happens when a spreadsheet runs for office. Perfectly formatted, utterly pointless, Australia doesn't need another seat warmer in a navy suit. We need leaders with guts, which Paul Scar doesn't have. All he has is a press release begging for votes from ethnic communities. This is one politician that needs to be turfed as soon as we possibly can.